I guess.
So for a student as a sophomore, having 2 more years, more and more and more are going to get cut. So she's going to get much less of a thorough education being taught by a professor, more independent study.
It depends, again, it depends on where you're at in the major, whether you're
I
under the
said
new
sophomore.
structure. Are you under the new structure or the old structure?
The old structure.
Okay.
So I'm already struggling finding classes with my public relations emphasis.
Uh-huh.
I'm already taking an independent study to complete those classes. So how am I going to be marketable as a PR student graduating from here, or is it in my best interest to transfer? It's
Well,
kind of-
I think that conversation starts with your advisor, to best see, what you've taken, what you need, and how that can be accommodated for the future.
So it's my understanding, I thought her advisors told her that she needs to transfer. So it's pretty much said that you either transfer or you're not finishing with a good education here.
Again, it depends, so much depends on the individual where you're at. So, I mean, again, that conversation with your advisor is the starting point for that.
We've been to that starting
Okay.
point, so I guess that's what I'm saying is her education is going to not be fulfilled here as a PR major.
It depends on, again, what you're looking for, because there's other ways that you can address that, but, sometimes that is going to be the answer, frankly.
Yeah, especially in light of PR, where a lot of individuals are placed in public relations, there's a lot of opportunity elsewhere in the school of business in regards to marketing and what have you.
PR happens in the marketing area, so, I mean, there's ways to.
I know, but I'm a director of marketing, and I know the program here does not fulfill what all I need to know. You need graphic design. So I know that this program was well suited for marketing, and I graduated from here with this degree. So I know being in the field for 8 years that this program was the best one, being a director of marketing, not the marketing program.
Yeah, and that goes for the web development photography majors. Those are only skill sets we can find here. Nowhere else on campus offers those. So I mean, I'm just nervous being a junior and not being able to get those classes. I'm not transferring my last year, but I don't want to graduate with a degree that's not useful.
Again, the conversation starts with your advisor, and then when we look and see what web development classes do you still need, how can we best work through those as a junior?
So you keep talking about the School of Business and how we can go into marketing and PR and everything.
It's an option.
Then why was the social media minor cut?
Well, the social media minor was part of the whole, along with all the other minors in the old media studies major, weren't sustainable by themselves.
The social media minor was not sustainable in the School of Business and Marketing?
Not unless it was restructured, and it wasn't restructured.
I guess I have a concern more than a question. I'm a transfer, so this is my first semester here. And when I came in for my advising appointment, I was going to do PR with the social media minor. And I was talking about this with several people on campus before I came here. And when I finally came, say 8 months later, for my advising appointment, I was told that that wasn't available. So I guess with this, I think there needs to be more communication to prospective students. And you kind of need to update your website because I see PR still listed as minor and it's not available.
So what's going to happen to our staff?
To the faculty, they'll be here.
Where?
The faculty aren't going away.
So for someone who is a graphic design or a photography professor, they're going to put where?
Well, again, this isn't happening tomorrow. And we know that next year we have a set of courses we need to offer. And probably the following years, we need to have some courses offered. So as we move through that process, the faculty will be utilized in different ways. And each of them have a unique set of skills. And so that what happens to an individual faculty will differ depending on that skill set and how we reshape what they can do. But their first assignment is to work with the media studies students as you're going through completion of your major.
And along with that, that's a collaborative decision-making process. So it's working with faculty where are we at, where can we fit successfully?
So, financially concerned is if, as you're cutting, one of her classes becomes invalid for the major because it no longer applies, are you gonna refund these kids the money they spent on classes that don't apply to their major?
I'm not sure I understand the question, because like I said, all the people that are in the major, they will be able to graduate with a media studies, fully accredited major. So,
Classes like PR that are already not available for her to take, she can't finish out a PR major then.
PR emphasis. Then the track that you would take is along the rest of the media studies curriculum.
So then her PR classes would become defunct, useless to her degree. Are you gonna refund them back the money that classes?
I wouldn't say
become-
that those would be defunct, because if you're graduating from media studies major, those classes that would take them are going to be quite valuable.
So you're saying, I know that you kept saying major. My minor is web design. Is that still valid, or am I just out of luck in that? Do I need to just stick with my major? Because I foresee cloud computing as the future, so why should I just be computer science when I could also get an advanced web design, when that's basically what everything's shifting to, because web applications.
Depends on how far along in your minor you are.
Well, I signed up in 2015. I signed up two years ago, back
So,
when the first meeting happened, like a
again,
week before that.
Yeah, again, work with your advisor, how Chen?
Okay, because I'm just concerned that you guys are basically saying that minors are cut.
Well, for the new major, yes, they were. They were changed as we reformed the new major. But, you know, what I would do is talk with Dr. Chen, who's somewhere, I don't see him, he's here someplace.
He's in the back.
In the back, yes, and see, and work with him with regard to the classes that you need yet. Because we
I
need to
have that.
identify what those classes are.
I haven't, already they're disappearing on me, even though, you know, you guys said that they would be here.
Well, we're not gonna run them every semester, so, I mean,
Oh,
that's
I
part of
know
what we
that,
have
I
to do
know
is
that,
develop
but,
that
you know.
plan. We have to know what is needed so that we can develop a plan for how we offer them.
I'm just going based off of the last meeting we had, where you guys said we'd just be merging. With the school business, that is.
Well, that was for the administrative piece of the department, yes. But I would encourage you to talk to Dr. Chen about what courses you still need, because we do need to identify those courses so that we know what to do and when to do it.
Can I offer a slight clarification? When you enroll at the university, you enroll under a specific catalog and a specific
This was
program.
2015.
So if you have already declared that minor, you keep that minor. I'd also like to point out that in terms of skills-oriented and technical courses, you have, those are the people who are still here. You've got Dr. Snyder, you've got Steve Young, you've got Hal Chen. So the skills-oriented courses, the more technical ones, there is no problem there. So, again, you consult with your advisor to figure out if there's going to be enough coursework for you to do, and then you decide if there's not, there are a couple ways to go. One, again, is to do some substitutions. The skills-oriented ones, I don't think you have any problem. The other more academically oriented stuff, that's where I would see the issue to be. Some of that's able to work out, some of it maybe not. Okay, but I think it's important to remember that the catalog that you sign up under is the one you're on. And so if you had declared that minor 2 years ago, you get that minor.